Oh, g'day there, peeps. How are we today? I had a recent comment on, I think on the last video or the video before, depending on when you saw this. Somebody was a little bit confused about, the relationship here between me, Chanya, and Mum. Obviously interpreting the fact that Mum's my wife and Chanya's our daughter. I don't know how they come about that, but it gave me a good idea to do a rehash of a video we've done before, dating in Thailand, and the age difference aspect of dating in Thailand, which if you've been to Thailand any time, you'll find that there's a lot of differences out there in the age difference between, not so much the expat population, but the population in general, with the younger women dating older men. It is a done practice here and it's cultural. Let's talk about that while we're going to have lunch. Anyway, stick around. So where has she dragged us off to today for our lunch? Way X. What's the name of the place, darling?
Way
What does it say?
Way X Bar Viti.
What's that mean?
Just language. Come here.
Just language, yes. You're not telling everybody much, darling.
Yeah. I don't know.
Everybody want to know. Everybody want to know. Wait. Get off the road. It's a different looking place. We have got Halloween this week. Wonder if we've got a Halloween theme going. Oh no. What have we got in here? She's doing the whole musical chairs thing again. You happy with this one? You sure? Good. Okay, so after running this channel for some time, it's obviously become quite obvious the fact that when you put a bullet point or a title, you want me to talk about that title first, then we'll do lunch second. Okay, so we're going to try to keep to this format because we have such a wide audience these days. If you want people to watch to the end, that's the way the technique works over here, or even on YouTube. If you want people watching the end, you leave the key points to the end, but obviously that pisses a lot of people off these days. They want, I'm the same person. I love to have all the information straight up, and then, the fluff later, give me the freaking meat of the sandwich first. Anyway, so the whole dating game here in Thailand, it's an interesting paradigm shift from Western culture, and it's something that a lot of Westerners really haven't come. A lot of Westerners, they just have no idea about. And over the years, we've had people make comments about the age difference. Okay, so Chanya, she's 20 years.
Photographer.
Oh, take the photo. Seriously, she wants to take the photo first, yes? Really? What's the most important person? What's important, darling? The coffee or my story? I really can't win, can I? But yeah, while she's taking the coffee, taking the photos, so let's talk about the whole paradigm shift of this age culture. And I think part of it comes down to the fact that we are in the West pressured into forming into a society norm. And unfortunately, what Westerners don't find, why don't gravitate to, when they come to Thailand, the customs are completely different. And what I'm getting at is the fact that, the average Thai female, they are looking for, their cultural significance in their family unit, if you want to, for better words. It's like they are brought up thinking the fact that aged care and everything else is their responsibility. They're going to take care of their parents, they're going to take care of the siblings, and it's a cycle. Siblings take care of the adults, take care of the greater adults, and so on and so forth. It's a cycling thing that comes down the tree. I think the West really needs to get a bit of a better idea on that, rather than shoving people in old age homes. I know we did that to my grandmother, and I thought, Jesus Christ, I've seen better run freaking prisons than these old age homes. Here in Thailand, it's a bit different. It's obviously economically driven, and ultimately, the net worth of the family guarantees the aged population. So, when women are growing up, and even in our case, even transgender women, they also assume that responsibility if they're conforming to societal norms here in Thailand, which means the fact that, Chanya's responsibility is towards her mum. Okay, mum and dad are divorced. There is still a bit of reverence for father, but, we've decided that we will take care of mum. The boys, of course, they will take care of father. And of course, it'll bounce backwards and forwards. It's a family unit, if you know what I mean. And you've seen from the Sukhothai videos, the family is large, and that whole family unit comes into play. Does anybody have any issue with me and Chanya's age difference? No. They look at it from Chanya's position. She's done a smart thing. She's found a fairly affluent Westerner to spend the rest of her life with. So she's covered all those bases of security and longevity, and in our case, we've got a lot of norms, that we like a lot of the same stuff. Okay, it's taken me 5 years to get her to like coffee, but you get the whole idea. Anyway, we're going to pass it over to Chanya and get her idea on the whole age difference thing here in Thailand, because I think the best way to talk about it is get a Thai to talk about it. So she's a bit tongue-tied because she wants to come across very intelligent in using English, but so she's done something for us. She's actually put her words in here. She's going to try and read the English from her Thai that she's written. So go on, have a go.
I think everyone has different
Idea, perspective.
idea.
Yeah,
yes.
perspective.
And
Yeah.
I think I okay for my about my
Security.
security, and I'm happy when I stay with the Warren, because Warren him more old for me,
Yeah.
and him can make me สบายใจ
สบายใจ
and he make me smile every day, and him everything for me when I have a problem in my life, he can stay with me forever, and him say, okay, today you have problem, I can help you, I can understand you everything. But I remember first when in the Thailand have big water, big water in the Bangkok, and when he stay in Australia, and he want to come to meet me, and he want to come to take care of me. I say no, not come, because have a problem when you come in airport to home, because you know have taxi to driving, because have everywhere to a lost water big in the Bangkok, and him don't care, him come to meet me, and him want to take care of me, save me, and him everything for me, and I enjoy my life. I see him, but him okay for me. I don't know to say anything for him good or him not good, but he make me story for me, for anything for me, and I happy when I see you, Warren.
Okay. And after all that, she's hungry now. So what's this one? What's this one here, darling?
กระเพราคอหมูย่าง
กระ
กระเพราพอกและ
กระเพราก
ระเพราหมู
กระเพราหมู
กระเพราคอหมูย่าง
หมูย่าง
Yeah.
And what's หมูย่าง
คอหมูย่างไง
ข้าวหมูย่าง So white rice, right, and กระเพราหมู pork. Looks like pork strips, but yeah, I don't mind. I'm still waiting for mine.
เผ็ดมาก
Yeah, pet mark. Yeah, but look, again, this is something you get used to in Thailand as well. When the food comes, it comes in dribs and drabs. It's the way they do it. It's just nice and fresh and always nice and hot. But yeah, so as you can, she does nothing she wrote it in Thai, then translated it to English to get some idea what we're talking about. But yeah, I think she gave a pretty good idea. It's about this cultural difference about the fact that everybody wants security in their life, and they want an easier life. I think the point that I would take from what she said there was, I've walked that path before through life. I've walked through those trials, so I've had experience, and so everybody's going to have the same trials and tribulations here in Thailand, and again, she being Thai, she helps me navigate those weird points, And me being older, when it comes to international affairs and what's going on in the world, I've been there, I've done that, I've seen this, I've seen that. I'm going to make decisions based on all my experience, and so we have a pretty simple and easy life. We don't have an extravagant life, but we have one of those lives where we enjoy each other's company when we get time to spend together, that is. It's a challenge for us with her working all the time, but you know, you never know.
You don't to be the number one, you don't to be the good heart, you just make me happy and smile every day. You don't make me for anything.
Yeah, I don't expect anything.
Yeah, I don't
Right?
expect
I know you have your challenges in life, everything else, and she has more challenges than most regular girls, but
Yep.
you know, she's got the salon to run, that's very important too. She's a businesswoman. What am I expecting? Like, again, I spend my time in front of a computer. Huh?
I don't know English. I'm not strong for when I talking.
Everybody here understand you.
And I have one language. People to know. I talk for in my house.
Yeah. Yes.
You can read.
No, it's okay. We're not
You
going.
read-
Yeah,
you read,
that's
you
very
have
good.
to read.
I can read it. Okay, so it's what you said here. Sometimes being with someone doesn't have to be the best or the richest. Just being with someone and being happy and smiling. Right, that's the key. That's the key to life. It
Every
really
day,
is.
every day.
Day. Right, and that's us. But again, getting into the whole age thing, I don't think when two people are of a similar age where they really appreciate the differences in their relationship. That's it. I've done a lot of stuff in my life. And I live vicariously through her eyes in a lot of things we do these days. I enjoy the second go around in my lifestyle to do it differently, do this differently, do that differently. And that's another wonderful thing about the Thailand, because you can do that. This is what you do here in Thailand. You can be anything you want. You know, within reason. You know, don't want to be a criminal or something. You know, be within reason a good person. I know in my career, like, I tried to be good, and not always. You're growing up, you're trying to learn life as you go along, and learning a career and learning everything. It's a lot to take in. Whereas the Thais have worked out the fact that, well, you know, if I go with somebody older, they've probably done that before, and it saves me a lot of trouble, if you know what I mean. This is part of the culture here in Thailand. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Are you telling me that you actually find this one hot? This one hot, yeah? Pet Ma? No, she has some hot stuff. Yeah, it's just going right through her nose. Sometimes that dish can get very hot. There's another thing you have to get used to here is, you know, she's finished that dish. Now she's got some chicken pop.
Not finished. I have
You have chicken pop now. That's the entree, I'm sure. And I've got chicken steak. Yeah, not chicken. Pork steak. Pepper pork steak. That's what I've done in the lunch today. Honey, กินแล้ว
อิ่มมาก
กินแล้ว Trying to see if we can get a thumbnail shot out of that. Bits of stuff stuck in my teeth and everything else. Yeah, interesting little restaurant there. Bit of a weird setup with the payment. It's like a restaurant cafe, but it was one of those you pay at the counter before you start, which makes it a bit more difficult. Food was good. Wasn't the top end. It wasn't the top end, but yeah, it was quite pleasant. 454 baht. Just what? Trying to keep track of what the girls do. Yeah, it's 454 baht. There'll be a map pinned down below. Yeah, it's probably worth the dropping out here. As to say, it's not a bad restaurant. Food was good. Sort of right pricing, but yeah, I just don't get used to the whole, you know, pay at the counter and sit down. That's a McDonald's meal, you know. Adopting it for a restaurant's not my idea of the way to do things, if you know what I mean. Anyway, she has told me the fact that we got another little thing on tonight. We got a Halloween party tonight with Bamika. Tonight?
Tonight party.
I don't know. You said before a party.
No, not party.
Where?
not party Halloween, just you and me.
When? Tonight? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, see.
Tomorrow night, oh, okay. So we might be able to get a video out of that one too. She said there's something going on. Again, the English-Thai translation thing gets a little bit in the way, trying to make sure I understand what's going on. Like I thought she said it was tonight. But yeah, so, yeah, in closing, like I think, you know, like the Western societies really have this, what other people think, mandate about their lifestyle, and you know it's all got to conform to some sort of, you know, goat herder's guide to the galaxy or something like that, as far as I can see, because you know there's no real reason why anybody should be victimized or thought of differently if they decide to choose, you know, somebody half their age. I suppose there is a borderline, you know, thing in the, you know, in some parts of the world where, you know, that age goes below what I would consider to be acceptable. I'm not going to go into that sort of particular argument. I think when, you know, if the girls are adult and they are, you know, adult thinking and everything else, then, you know, it's really up to them. They've got to obviously make a choice in their life. I think a lot of them maybe make the wrong choice for the wrong reasons, but you know, the people I've met here in Thailand, they've really sort of adjusted to the whole age difference thing. Pretty much every foreigner I know here has a big age difference between their partner and themselves. It is a standard practice here. It's not just foreigners, that's what I'm trying to get across. I've seen it all around the place. Thais do it as well. But what you'll find in the Thai situation, the Thai men being older, they've usually got the real pretty women flocked around them, and they have a number of gigs and their noise and everything else. It's like a status symbol. But you know, there are a lot of people out there, a lot of Thais out there that are married in a large age gap difference. It's just part of society here. In deference to the guy that made the comment on the channel, he just doesn't know, but I tried to steer him in the right direction. Hopefully he'll get to understand the fact that Chanya's my partner. Mum is the chief cook and bottle washer. Although I love Mum as well, she's just a one of a kind, she really is. But I try not to put anything on her at all. You know, I try to do my bit. I have my kitchen, she's got her kitchen. She always cooks for the family, I cook for the family. You know, it's a dual cooking thing, but she does most of it, if you know what I mean. But we just love her. She does the washing, does the cleaning. She's a live-in housemaid, but you know, she's more than that. She's family, and it just works so well. Try it. Don't knock it until you tried it. It really works. If you don't mind having one of the parents or even both of the parents around. Thailand is a place that this is going to happen, and you're just going to have to either live with it or find a different country, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Chanya, you ready, darling? You ready to go now?
Yes.
She says, ready to go now?
I'm ready to go now.
Ready to go now? Sure?
Yep.
So, you love me, darling?
Very much.
You sure?
Sure.
Grab her ass there. Hey, hey, what's this? Pompoi? Pompoi noi?
Where?
Oh, you're putting your tummy in now. Anyway, we're going to continue to do our Wednesday lunches. If I can, you got any particular subjects you want to talk about, just throw them in comments below, you know. As I said, you know, it could be right or wrong, or just a misconception about something, just throw it down there. Like, you know, I'll give you my 2 cents worth. Anyway, peace out, guys, and we'll catch up with you. Well, might be a Halloween video next, you never know.